Expert difficulty on Menace is no joke. We did manage to get past the first mission of the operation, where we hunted down the pirate saboteurs and infiltrators that were aboard small civilian ships. However, we did take some losses of our own too. Lance Corporal Jane Darby, who's normally my sniper and scout recon unit, ended up losing all of her squaddies and was actually downed herself and had to be stabilized by another squad leader. Now she has the injured, exhausted, and hesitant status effects, which basically gives her minus 20% accuracy and discipline, minus 40 AP, which is almost half, and increased movement costs by 4 per tile. And this is going to be for the rest of the operation because we only have 2 missions left. So she is basically a bench warmer at this point. Jean Sai also lost all of her squaddies, but she wasn't downed herself and was still able to fight. She only has the bruised status, which is only minus 5% accuracy and discipline. Not a big hit, but I'm going to try not to deploy her if I don't have to, and we'll try to lean on the other squad leaders if we can. On the flip side, Charles Lim, because he stabilized the other squad leader, he now has reduced movement cost by 2 per tile, which is great because he's my close quarters guy with the SMGs, and my main man Pike is determined because he just killed a bunch of enemies. Like I said, this is his revenge tour from the last time. He's got plus 15% discipline, although he doesn't flee to begin with, so I'm not sure how much of a buff that really will be for him, but something's better than nothing, I guess. We also took some hits with our mech, which we used for the one mission and is basically sidelined for the rest of the operation. We got the engine destroyed, the weapon systems destroyed, and it only has 14 remaining hit points. We barely skated out of the mission with the mech still alive, but for the rest of this operation, it's effectively a paperweight. So instead, we're going to bring in the ATV this time. We're going to bring in the laser lance, which we just got. I've never used this weapon before, but it does have unlimited ammo. It's a very, very damaging, but also overheats very quickly. So this should be interesting. I don't believe I have the supply points to bring anything else in with the vehicle. We got our pilot. We have Lim, we have my main man Pike in the Spaceborne Regiment, and instead of Jean Sai, we're now going to bring in the Forgiven with Lance Corporal Cody Greffinger? I don't know. He's going to have the recon duties this time since my normal recon's out, and he's going to take over the medium machine gun with the assault rifle. I'm keeping Pike with the crowbar battle rifle. Although he didn't perform too well with it last mission, it does have high armor penetration, and I'm expecting to see some boarding commandos at some point. Looking at our mission choices, we have the option to play the Retained Spaceport mission, which is area denial, prevent hostile units from entering the target zone for 8 rounds, and if we complete this mission, we get spaceport access, giving us 10% more supplies for the rest of the operation. That would be helpful. However, our second choice is to sabotage the supply structure of the pirates. This is the more difficult mission at 3 skulls instead of 2, and is basically sabotaging 2 areas and then getting to the evac zone. The reward for this one is that we have fuel depots and all the pirate vehicles will have their movement range reduced for the rest of this operation, which is basically just one more final mission. I think that pairing that with the reward from our first mission, which was basically to break the pirates' emotional state, giving them the frustrated status effect, which is a 10% reduction in discipline, I think that pairing that with the vehicle issues are probably the best way to go. Because in theory, this means that the transport vehicles will have less movement, the rocket trucks, all of that stuff will have less movement, and it'll slow them down completely, on top of the discipline nerf, which will make it easier for me to break their morale and hopefully get them to flee. So we are going to try the harder mission here. I think it's the better play, and we'll see how this goes. It's going to be daytime, clear weather, perfect. We have to sabotage the fuel tanks, sabotage the generator, and then get to the evac zone. Quite a few pirates. I think on expert mode it seems that there's definitely more pirates in the zone, and we have some scavengers that we can see, some infantry, some vehicles, you know, the usual. I am bringing in the pilot with the ATV and the laser lance. We have Cody, we have Lim, we have Pike. Let's see what we can do here with this mission. We're going to make a beeline right for this first section. There should be some scavengers over here according to the map.
What? Armor detail on duty.
We'll start by moving the ATV with the laser lance. Look at that bad boy. I can't wait to hit something with it.
Yeah.
We'll deploy the recon. Hopefully we can get a look at what we got to work with here. So that's that set of scavengers that we saw. Oh, it's a chain gun team. Interesting. I'll try to keep my recon bot alive. Ooh. Or not. So we're already kind of right into the thick of it. I've noticed that the AI has been a lot more aggressive toward the recon bot. They tend to kill it. I would not be surprised if they shoot it right away. The first time I played the demo, they had this issue where they would kind of get like locked onto it and not kill it. But I would be very surprised if that happens here. The chain gun team's moving into cover. That's going to be a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. They're going to put suppression on me right away. Maybe I moved up too far. Because I don't think any of my guys will have a shot on these guys.
All right.
That's about what I expected. That's about what I expected. Luckily, it's Pike, so he has more discipline. Takes him longer to get suppressed.
What?
Works out a little bit. These scavengers are going to be an issue.
Situation still kinetic, Major.
Let's see what Pike can do here. I can probably suppress that chain team right back. But probably not the best move. These guys also... Do they have a rocket launcher? Yeah. They almost always tend to have a rocket launcher, which is bad news for my vehicle if I move her too close.
Orders? Sir.
What?
I don't know that
Orders.
any of these guys will be able to actually
Sir.
get close enough. If I raise him up. That did not do what I needed it to do. Let's see what these guys do.
And that's why
All right. No more.
Alright, that worked out. They took both of their turns. The recon bot's still alive. Pike's still alive. Everybody's still kinda... Shoot the laser lance. Why does it say 0? Full armor penetration, poor suppression. It suppressed him. Did it vaporize him? It sure did. Look at that. That did not disappoint. Too bad it didn't vaporize the chain gun guy, though. That would have been better. Alright, so we got those guys suppressed. All we have left is Lim, but he's got the SMGs. He does have a perk where minus 10 AP for the first standard attack after moving. So maybe it's a possibility he can take a shot at them. That'll leave him with 36. Yeah. I don't know how well this will do. Low accuracy, high armor penetration.
Yeah, try that in space.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I got something.
We got a lot of pirates here with a lot of rocket launchers. And really no cover to be found anywhere. That's one noticeable thing about some of these desert maps. A lot of this is kind of wide open. You know, there's a select few rocks, but you can't really... So we're going to have to move on these guys. Try to suppress them down.
Sir.
We can have Pike Squad move up. You should have shots on him right there. Oh, he might have a shot on him right here. What do we got? Low accuracy? Yeah, that makes sense. They're behind the rocks. If we move him up...
We're moving.
We move him up and then take the shot. It's even worse accuracy. Alright. Well, we can at least pin him down.
Someone else look.
Better than nothing. And then move him a little bit closer. There goes my recon. Or not. I've noticed that the AI plays a lot more defensively, I guess, on this difficulty. They have a tendency to stay in cover and kind of hang back and suppress,
Orders?
which is kind of different from the first time that I played, where they really just kind of rushed me and fled as soon as I attacked them. I feel like that's an expert mode change, and I think that's a good thing. I don't understand why this is poor accuracy. SMGs were up close. Yeah, maybe the angle, because the rocks, maybe I have to be right in front of them. I am worried for my
Wait, they're not dead.
vehicle here. Even though they seem to not be targeting it, which is kind of interesting. I want to try to keep my recon thing alive. Although it's worked good as a decoy so far. So I'll move that out of the way. And then we'll kind of... I know there's a team over here somewhere too. But I have to be able to move Cody up with his unit. Yeah, these guys. See, cover is extremely limited. So it kind of makes the options for this first fight a little bit different because I can't do too much. I know the cost to run over people is about 45, so I wouldn't be able to do that if I went there. Like I said, I do kind of worry. I fully expect my vehicle to get rocketed at some point here. Medium accuracy. Medium accuracy. Interesting. I would think that watching their comrades get vaporized in front of them would affect their morale a little bit. But maybe not. Maybe not. I don't feel great about my unit's positioning here. And we're getting pushed up. What are these boarding commandos? What do we got here? Another chain gun team? Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel great about having to be out in the open right here. Don't enjoy that.
Orders.
But Lim should be able to flank these guys. And if this is still poor accuracy, I don't... This is what he's designed for. Short range, SMGs, good accuracy, high armor penetration. This should do it. Alright.
Enemy neutral.
Alright, so that worked out about like I thought it would. Maybe we can get a shot on these guys. Or not. It says I have 30 AP. But it won't let me... I don't know, maybe we're bugged out there. End the turn. I guess at least we got those guys to back off. We might be able to push them and take care of that, but I need to deal with these guys here. And really, these guys, they're going to be a problem too. I don't love them sitting there in the wings waiting. Doesn't feel like I have very many options here with Cody, though.
Moving.
And try to keep him as far away from them as possible while we try to inch up on these guys, too. There we go. That's what I expected.
What?
So I have to vent the laser lance. Yeah. It's overheated, so I have to vent it. So she's basically useless this turn. Plus 60 AP to vent, though, so that's expensive. We'll move her there. Try to kind of keep her out of the way and vent it. That's the trade-off. I get about 2 shots before it's not useful anymore. I have to vent it.
Sir.
I got Pike in tow with the channel members in his squad. What can we do here? Again, cover-wise, we really don't have very many options, and I think there's another group of pirates here according to the TAC map. I might have to airstrike these guys to get them out of cover. They're pretty decent-sized squads. This squad is 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty decent squads. I probably should have airstriked them already, but I don't think they're going to get off of that rock. There's not really any cover there for them to bother getting off of the rock. I don't see why they would.
Fire mission underway.
So we'll try to do that and see if we can flush them out a little bit without having to expend all of our ammo. And that can let me focus on these guys and try to keep these other guys at bay over here. They're a decent-sized squad, too.
Fast as we look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to kill my recon bot. Cody has to deploy to use his machine gun. I don't know what kind of range. So yeah, those guys are in range if I deploy them.
Orders.
Deploying in the middle of the field seems kind of
Orders.
silly, though. What kind of range do we got on that? Can I take a shot at these guys? Medium accuracy, high armor suppression, low accuracy, low accuracy. They're a relatively small squad. If I can do some damage to them and take them out.
Shoot to kill.
That wasn't great, but we chipped away at them a little bit.
Yep.
72. So if I move him there, I won't have enough to shoot. Alright, let's try it. We'll deploy in the middle of the field. Suppress these guys down. And that airstrike should be coming soon.
Flank them while they're shy.
So that'll keep these guys pinned down. The airstrike will hopefully do some damage while they kill my recon bot. Expected.
You're not dead. I looked way worse than that. What?
She can kind of move up. Ooh. Even with 42, she's not going to be able to shoot. That's alright. The chain gun doesn't do as much to her.
Hold tight, bub. We're coming.
What's going on with my airstrike here? Any second now. Let's see, we'll move Pike up.
Move out.
At range, she should be able to do some damage with this battle rifle. Good accuracy, full armor penetration. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. That's the outcome I was hoping for. One squad down, here comes the airstrike. Nice. We got most of these guys done, and they're pinned down. Here comes another squad.
Enemy spotted. Yeah.
Haven't forgot about them yet, but I think they're far enough away that I can kind of deal with the other groups in the meantime. These guys are pinned down, pinned down. They're not an immediate threat. These scavengers. So I have to get Cody up. Moving him right there is not the best.
Catching cover.
I don't love having all my vehicles clumped together like this. Did I say vehicles?
What?
all of my units clumped together like this. I don't love it. If I can move the vehicle up. Laser lance some folks. Full armor penetration, medium accuracy. Eh, it's all the same. Pike might be able to get up and move them guys too. My main man, Pike. Medium accuracy, full armor penetration. Let's see what we got with the battle rifle. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey! Not cool!
So all these guys are suppressed, and these guys are trying to flank me. We're gonna have to do something about that. If we smoke back here, that'll obstruct their line of sight. It seems excessive. Maybe it's not, though. Launch the rocket. Let's see what we can do here.
Rocket!
That keeps them pinned down.
Yeah.
That keeps them pinned down. I can move Cody. Probably better right here. And deploy him because I know these guys are going to try to come up behind me. I did not think I was in range for them already.
Taking a lot of fire here.
Did not think I was in range already. I really want to run somebody over, but I don't think I have the AP to do it. So we're just going to kind of continue to creep up a little bit at a time while these guys are suppressed, and then run somebody over when I get the chance.
Look at them cower.
All three of those squads are pinned down. I didn't want to have to use Pike to do this too, but...
Seeking cover.
He got a shot on him? Can he see him? He does not. I don't love that. I know they're there. They're shooting back at my squad. But for some reason I can't see that particular square. I guess we'll have to settle for keeping these guys pinned down. Poor suppression, low suppression. Interesting. Maybe we can take these guys out. I did not do as much as I hoped it would.
Get to cover.
I'll move him back.
Still under heavy fire.
Limb suppressed, but we should be able to move him into cover.
Get to cover. Alert, alert.
I'm using a lot of time and rounds here,
Yeah.
fighting off this one squad. And I feel like they're not going to budge from behind that rock unless they have to. Which is not ideal. I need 80 for the sustained fire, so I can't do that. 20 to get up. We move one over. Alright. This probably won't be great, but it's better than nothing.
Nice grouping.
I'll have to suppress these guys at some point. Which I'm sure they're going to keep trying to do to me also.
What?
Can we run somebody over? Ooh, choices, choices, choices. Who do we run over? I think it's going to have to be these guys. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Visual on
Oh, they
enemy
are still
hardware.
alive. Oh, no.
We're catching bullets.
Careful.
Oh, well, that backfired on me pretty quickly, huh? So her engine's damaged. We have another vehicle over here, a laser truck, now that we know about. I really don't want to use my missile right now, too, but... Man, these guys and their rocks are being a little bit of an issue here. Lim's going to have to be the guy to take out that vehicle. Her engine's damaged. I don't know if she's going to be able to move.
Sir, orders.
Who else do I have available? Ike still doesn't have a shot on these guys. And at some point, yeah, these guys are already almost not suppressed anymore. He also can't suppress them very well.
Orders.
But we have to get over there to get that vehicle.
Sir.
I don't love moving him. No good choices. No good choices. We'll try to pin down both of them.
Flank while they're suppressed.
That keeps them pinned down. Puts a little bit more suppression on that team. Hopefully keeping them kind of out of the way as we try to move to a better position.
Out time.
Waste of a turn for them.
Orders.
Works for me. What do we got for our range on the SMGs? If I really want to play aggressively, I can move him up here. He'll get the minus 10 AP to shoot, and I can try to burst fire these guys.
We come in peace.
That didn't do as much as I hoped it would, but it does have them wavering, so it's a start.
Yeah.
Do I have the range? All right, if I deploy him, put the medium machine gun on these guys, good suppression, nice. That should be enough to keep them. Alright, so we have them pinned down for now. That'll be enough to keep them
Only I was in my ship.
out of the way at least for a turn or two. So she can still move, but her engine is damaged. We'll extinguish the fire. I feel like that vehicle is going to come back and finish the job, though. Hopefully we can get a little bit of cover here. Enough to at least keep us
Sir.
decent. Ike should be able to finish these guys now, I would think. Yeah. That should do it. These guys are supposed to be fleeing. I keep forgetting that this guy's even here. That was going to bite me. Completely forgot about them.
Can't get them from here.
Apparently Pike can't shoot close range.
Out time.
That's alright.
Moving.
Lim should be able to finish them off. And then hopefully we can swing back around and get these guys.
Yep.
Lim also has to take out that vehicle if she can't do it. That laser truck should be in the corner over here somewhere. We'll suppress them just to keep them pinned down. Take some more shots at these guys. Not really doing anything. I'm going to have to push them at some point if I want to get rid of them. I think they're fleeing. I'm pretty sure it said they were fleeing. So I might not have to worry about them anymore. They might be done. I am worried about this laser truck over here, though.
Orders.
That's going to be a problem at some point.
Sir. Orders.
See if we can get visual on it. Alright, so we got cover, we got visual. Lim should be able to finish it. Yep, trying to finish the job.
What?
She doesn't really have the movement to be able to deal with it, though, because of her engine damage. So I don't know that I'll even be able to see it and do much to it at this point. I don't love that.
Sir.
Do I want Pike to go back and finish these guys off? Maybe not the worst idea. I don't really want to leave them there. Oh, the other sabotage area is right here. Oh, evacuate. I am playing a little slower for sure. We'll play it safe and move these guys back to try to support and take these guys out. What's our range like on this battle rifle?
Attention. Moving to cover.
So they're suppressed. They should be alright. Next turn, Pike should be able to handle them with the battle rifle.
Got a few in him.
We're using all of our AR ammo just trying to keep them...
Landing.
just trying to keep them in one spot, but...
What?
Ooh. Perfect. We got it. Good accuracy, full armor penetration.
Lucky Kutta.
Nope, she missed. Completely missed. Absolutely no damage to the truck. Oh boy. She XCOM'd me. And there's another team moving up.
They're mine.
Sir. Orders. Sir. Orders.
Not in a great spot here for her. I feel like my pilot's going to die at some point in this operation. She's been struggling. So if I move Lim up,
Move it, Marines.
we should get an angle on him. And he can provide some cover if this team moves up.
Sir.
See if we can finally finish these guys off. Or accuracy. I'm assuming because they're in cover and they're pinned down. Kind of a counterintuitive. I don't know, maybe we can move up here. Without moving completely around to flank them, I don't know that I can do
Go, sir.
much. Maybe I just leave them back there pinned down. But then I have to devote a whole squad to keeping them pinned down and not have them flank me. That doesn't really seem efficient. I can move Pike up.
Listen up.
It's still not great.
Yep.
Round 12 already? I've spent 12 rounds and I haven't even sabotaged anything yet. Just fighting off these guys in the backfield here. That's crazy. Alright, we're going to do a tactical withdrawal. Hopefully nobody sneaks up on us from over here because there is... Oh, there's a question mark right there and a whole nother... Yeah. I don't love that.
Your eyes
Yep,
up and help
there it
us on the
is.
way. Orders.
My pilot, man, she's been
Move it, Marines.
bad luck this operation. Where's this? I can't see the... I still can't see it, huh? There's no cover to be found. Alright, we're gonna smoke. Try to keep these guys at bay and keep this truck at bay. I'll have to stabilize her. And she's probably going to be useless for the last mission too, which sucks. It'd be nice to have the armored carrier. That'd be a big addition. Now what do we got here? Good accuracy, full... There we go.
Hits confirmed.
We just need the straight line pretty much. Another round should at least... Alright, they're fleeing, so maybe I don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah.
Pike is my guy.
Hoofing it.
Pike is my guy. Oof. I wonder if the smoke helped a little bit with that, because they didn't really put a lot of suppression on me there.
Orders, sir. Orders?
Lim should be able to move to... But he's going to have to deploy to use the rocket launcher. That's 80. We'll stabilize.
Leave no one behind.
We'll stabilize her, but she's still useless. This truck has to be close. It's going to be an issue.
On her way.
It's going to be an issue. If this truck...
Sir.
I'm going to say, if this truck runs me over, my aggressiveness running over this squad is kind of why my pilot's in the situation that she's in now, honestly. Kind of my fault.
Who, sir? Sir.
I'll move him there. Realistically, I feel like these gaps provide no cover, but it says there's full cover there, so I can keep him there and not have to worry too much about it. Meanwhile, Cody's in a bad spot too, really. I can't move up without this truck having me. What do we got here? See if I can move around. I don't want to aggro a whole nother set of pirates, though. Oh, there they are, the boarding commandos. I wonder if that'll register as them seeing me. That could be a problem. What do they got? They don't have shotguns either. They have long range. So they're heavy armor. Those are the guys that put me down my first operation. Apparently the laser lances all suck at close range.
Sir.
But now he's in the perfect position for me to move right here.
Repositioning.
This was poorly played by them, but I made the same mistake, so I guess I can't really... My truck also sucked. Excellent accuracy.
Rocket! Keep it up, Marine.
Perfect. Perfect. Man, like 3 of my squad leaders, which I think is like half of the available ones, are more or less currently indisposed. Oh. Alright.
Who, sir?
That works for me. That absolutely works for me.
Sir. Who, sir?
I really don't want to have to deal with those guys. Can I sabotage with Pike now? I'm not too worried about these guys. I think they're, from what I can tell, the last... As they put fire on me. I think they're the last group... What's this?
Heavy armor. Yeah.
Oh, the jetpack guys came back for no apparent reason. Medium suppression, medium accuracy. They do have heavy armor, though. But as long as I can pin them down... That's the main thing I care about. I need to keep them off the board. I actually brought Pike with the battle rifle specifically for the heavy armor guy, so I'm going to have to swing him around and take care of that. Cody's got one more round, one more use of his suppressive fire with the medium machine gun. So that's bad news too, because after that, that's my main suppressive thing right now. We're in a tight situation. We're in a tight situation. Medium accuracy, full armor penetration. I guess the question is, do I bring Pike around? What can I do for suppression on these guys?
Contact.
So I suppress them. Medium accuracy, poor suppression.
Advance opportunity.
But I am going to have to bring Pike around to take care of the boarding commandos on this side.
Still under heavy fire.
Lim got suppressed, but I think I can move him at least into the sabotage area to finally get this done. But it costs 60 action points. So I don't have... Oh, whoa, there's another truck. If this... Oh, this truck's about to run me over too.
Yeah.
Cody's going to be in a bad spot fighting against both these guys. Neither of them are shotgun boarding commandos either. They all have long-range weapons, it looks like. So that's not good. I'm going to have to fall back with him. I don't want to engage them head on.
All right.
Hopefully I don't aggro anybody else. I want to say that we have all of the pirates here now. Oh,
Sir.
I'm not really sure what these trucks are
We're mowing
doing.
them down, Major.
No sabotage for me. Ooh, I don't know if I'll have enough. Actually. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough to shoot with the rocket launcher, so I might have to go another round with this guy circling around. Medium accuracy, high armor penetration. That costs 30 AP. If I move here.
Take cover.
At least I'm out of the way of the truck for now. Put some shots on these guys. This truck is going to be an issue. I got to get Pike over here. Deal with these boarding commandos. This is revenge time. It's on. We do only have 8 more mags left.
You came a long way to die.
17 rounds. Alright, so Lim now should be able to... I think that's going to be too much too. Oh no, alright. Nice, that perk actually helped. So, this is too close for me to use the rocket launcher, I'm guessing? Maybe? I guess we gotta move back again. What's the minimum for the rocket launcher? Yeah, alright, so there's a minimum range. Yeah, that was too close. I didn't pay attention to that. Mistake on my part. At least he's in cover. And that is the 3rd laser lance attack in this one mission between me and them that has missed completely. So I'm starting to doubt the effectiveness of this highly concentrated laser beam.
Sir.
What do we got for our range here? Alright, so we can put shots on them. Core suppression, good accuracy, low armor penetration. I thought this was supposed to have... I thought this was specifically 35 armor penetration, so I guess technically no. Well, that's unfortunate. At least they're small squads. Maybe I can chip away at them, I guess. Try to stay out of their range for a minute. Oh yeah, they have jetpacks. So much for that idea. Let's see, 60, deploy. So I can have my last mag with the medium machine gun to suppress these guys and pin them down. I don't know if I should try to missile strike. I mean, they're not going to stay still, I don't think. There's no way they stay still. I'm waiting for him to jetpack over to me and light me up. Oh, there's another chain gun team. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these guys.
Coordinates received.
Orders.
We're going to try one more time to blow up this guy. That would put me at 40. 41. Identify, deploy, rocket launcher.
Rocket!
Alright, finally. However, we're now not in great cover, but it's a start. Not suppressed? Very surprising.
Yeah.
Those guys are moving. I don't know that we can really do much to these guys with the heavy armor. Yeah, no armor penetration. I don't think it'll even get through. This is going to be an issue. Yeah, this is going to be a real issue. These boarding commandos, man. Poor suppression, so I can't even really... Maybe this will suppress them? Medium suppression. That's the best I can do, I think, is keep them pinned down. And chip away at the armor a little bit.
Fuck you, gate rippers!
We did a little bit of damage. We did a little bit of damage. I like that the heavy armor boarding commandos are a serious threat, though. Maybe a little too serious. Yeah, maybe a little too serious. That did a lot. I should have 2 shots on these guys. Maybe I can suppress them? Medium suppression. But man, they recover so quickly from it.
They're pinned.
These guys are going to be a problem. Maybe I should have launched the missile on them. The limb is also pinned down. Oh, there's another squad over here.
God damn, they got solid grouping. We're victored!
Man. I feel like I'm going to run out of ammo. Medium accuracy, high armor penetration.
They're suppressed.
Oh, we at least kept him suppressed. But he is also suppressed. These guys that I did not know about are going to be a problem. I don't know where they came from. This missile will hit soon, though. There we go.
Hoorah, Major!
Alright, that takes them out. I do like that there's some damage to the buildings and stuff. That's kind of cool. They have hit points and everything. I wonder what happens when you destroy entire buildings. So there should be one more group here, one more group back here, and the never-ending battle with the boarding commandos here. No armor penetration. I mean, all we can really do is mag dump on them and hope to keep them pinned down, I guess. Slowly work away. Chain gun team.
They got its victored!
Lim's in a bad spot too. I don't have my pilot to back him up. He's kind of on his own. What's our range for the saw? I might be able to pin these guys down. But then I got this other squad over here. I got these boarding commandos I gotta deal with. Low armor penetration. Kind of in a bad spot here. I feel like one way or the other.
Engaged!
One way or the other, somebody's gonna
Seek
take some
cover.
losses here.
Yep.
I'm not doing enough to really do any kind of true damage to these guys. I'm really just delaying them more than anything else. He's in a bit of a bad spot. Oh, hey. Alright, that worked out great, actually. Excellent accuracy. These guys are now wavering.
Destroy!
Alright. Nice. We got one squad done. Now I got to deal with these guys up here. Hopefully Lim can survive another round. He's going to be pinned down, yep, for sure.
Oh, no!
For sure. Pike moves up here and can see them, he should have a shot. But he can't see them. He seems to have really limited vision. More so than the other guys, for whatever reason. There's no cover behind this. No cover behind this. There's still a squad lurking over here, too. We have to watch out for that. I don't love where he's at right now. Lim. Yeah, Lim's not going to be able to do anything. Maybe he can crawl into cover. I think that's the best situation I can put him in. Maybe that'll draw these guys down, too. And the truck maybe provides enough cover. Oh. Oh.
Get 'em, boys!
Well, that's not good.
Still under heavy fire.
But can we attack them? Or accuracy. Unit is suppressed. Oh, because he's suppressed. I could smoke him just to keep him low accuracy, high armor penetration, poor suppression.
Sir.
What are my other options here? I can probably move Pike up to suppress these guys. I think. It puts him out in the open, and I hope this is the same squad that was over here, because otherwise he's going to get flanked too. Oh, not enough. Well, that's unfortunate. You can't see them. Yeah, I guess because they're in between the generator and all that. That makes sense. Now I wish I would have had Cody take that turn and put some more shots on these guys. That's probably the best spot for Pike. He'll be in cover from both squads. I think that's about all we can do, really. Man, Lim is... I'm waiting for him to lose a squatty. It looks like he's close. Lim is struggling a little bit. He's got a squatty that's hurting right now. We have yet to do any of our... complete any of our objectives. This has just been one long, extended gunfight the entire time. Good accuracy, no armor penetration. So last time we did some decent damage to these guys with the accuracy rating. Let's see what we can do. It looks like we'll kill at least one of them. Best case scenario... Alright, they're fleeing. It says they're fleeing. We'll see how that actually works out. But allegedly they're fleeing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a chance and leave them behind. Because otherwise I'm going to spend all of my ammunition on them. I'll move Cody up here. Still no visual on any of these guys. Kind of crazy. There should be another team, yeah. They're hurt pretty bad, though. They only got a couple more. I think that I can take care of them.
Who, sir? Sir.
I can't use Pike. He's pinned down. Or Lim. Lim's pinned down. I don't think Pike can even... They're playing it smart. There's no way that I can see them. So I can move him up. Let's just get this sabotage done with. Yeah, Lim's just in a bad spot all the way around. He's kind of sandwiched. There's not much he can do. Cody, if I bring him up over here... It puts him in a bad spot out in the open. I still don't have a visual? Alright, I guess we'll have to move him into cover. Although it leaves him exposed on this side. These guys up here, man, I had that problem last mission too. There's some guys in some corners that very tough to get a visual on. It's a war of attrition for sure. But at least we got one piece of equipment sabotaged. Finally. Can't move back there because the vehicles... I don't know if he'll have a shot on him here or not. I doubt it. He shouldn't. I only have 4 mags left. Low accuracy. I mean, it's understandable. What about with the saw? Can I spray through the vehicle? I don't know. Let's see.
It's confirmed.
Good enough. Do we suppress them and move up on them? These guys are a problem.
Yeah.
Round 24.
We are victors.
I am definitely not going to get a great rating for my efficiency on this one. Has he got a shot on him? Oh, accuracy. Alright, so he's got 50 AP. Which means I can only move... That's it. If I want to take a shot. Hopefully this gives him a decent low accuracy. It's still low accuracy. We'll try it. Alright, at least they're fleeing, allegedly. I say that because there's been times it says they're fleeing and then they turn around and shoot me. So I will never trust that again. But for right now, our boarding commandos are supposed to be fleeing the map, and these guys are too. And I think that this is the last group of enemies right here. They should be out in the open now, I think. Ah, they are, but it's still not. Ah, good accuracy. Let's see. Ah, that's all we needed. One mag, one burst. We got him. Alright. Hopefully there's no surprises at this other sabotage point, but that seems extremely optimistic. Kind of want to just finish these guys off. Maybe I'll have Lim do that. We're going to start moving towards the other sabotage point. I'm going to have faith that they're going to flee and not shoot me.
It's good to see some real action again.
And we should be... I think we'll be okay. I did lose my pilot, though. She's probably done for the operation, so... See? See what I mean? These guys were supposed to be fleeing, and now they are not. Boarding commandos, man.
Get to cover.
Only the demo, and the boarding commandos are already the bane of my existence. My arch nemesis. Get him, Pike.
Threat removed.
The bane of my existence. Now I'm just going to kill these guys, too.
Orders?
I cannot trust that they'll flee. Never trust a space pirate. Low accuracy. Ah. There's only one of them left.
Enemy hit. Flank while they're fixed.
You would think that that would kill him.
I'm keeping my head down.
I hate wasting my ammo on that. My bad, Cody. I put you in a bad spot.
Sir.
I was told that they would flee. Those guys both came from over in this area, though, so I'm hoping there's not like a mass of boarding commandos over there. And I only got 4 mags left for the SMG over here. So I kind of need to move to a clear spot with a better shot if I'm going to eliminate these guys. Is it worth it? I'm going to go off the assumption that there's not too many enemies left in that other area. It's either going to work out for me or it's going to completely screw me.
Enemy down.
But we got those guys taken care of. Now Lim can start moving that way. We're approaching 30 rounds.
Game here.
Right. I figured there'd be at least one group, but I don't see any boarding commandos. I'm not too concerned about regular scavengers. However, there is no cover over here again. I don't love that. They're going to post up and play defense.
Sir.
If I go wide, I don't think that they'll be able to hit me, and I can flank them and use the machine gun to suppress them, as long as nobody else pops up. I'm just waiting for another jetpack guy to fly in.
Orders.
Yeah, what was that? Whose turn was that? There's another pirate unit here, because they still have some to go in their turn. So there's another unit somewhere, and I thought I heard a jetpack.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm paranoid.
Sir.
Nightmares of boarding commandos swooping in.
Listen up. We're moving.
I'm glad I brought the extra weapon, extra ammo for him. It's worked out. Cover is very scarce.
On task.
But I still have 6 mags for the light machine gun, so I can suppress, which is nice. Yeah, so if you watch this, they're taking their turn right now. Then we watch the pirate counter.
Yep.
It's not full, so that means there's at least a couple more units, because that's only about a quarter of the way full. So that means there's more pirate units somewhere on the map that I have to watch for. Which is an important thing to keep in mind as I move forward here. Running low on ammo. I will say these missions, compared to when I played the first time on the easy difficulty, like these missions are really pushing my supplies and everything to the limit here. My squad leaders, I've lost a few of them. The expert difficulty is no joke. It's definitely harder, and I like it. It's harder in a good way. It feels... Oh, great. There they are. There's the boarding commandos. Are these shotgun guys? No, these guys are long range too. I don't know that I have the equipment to deal with another group of boarding commandos, honestly.
Get to cover.
We'll play it tactical, move into cover. I really don't want to lose any more squad leaders. I still have the final mission to go. I can't afford to lose any more squad leaders.
Sir.
A Pike should be able to suppress these guys, if not outright damage them. But they're a pretty big squad. I feel like I should save my ammo for the boarding commandos.
Yep.
Those guys are allegedly fleeing. I'm going to try to just sabotage, get in and out. I don't think he's going to be able to... Yeah, he's not going to be able to make it.
Moving.
I'm going to try to play it close, sabotage, and just get out.
Orders.
I don't want to have a prolonged fight with another group of boarding commandos.
Repositioning.
I feel like that's what's going to happen. They're going to jetpack over to me.
Yep.
The war of attrition is wearing on me.
Orders. Sir.
Can I get over here? Yeah, but I can't quite...
Move out.
I can't quite use the AP to sabotage it just yet.
Advance opportunity.
We can post up and try to play defense in case those guys do show up. I feel like they're going to.
Orders.
That way we're kind of ready. And just keep Lim close to the evac spot.
Yep. Orders. Sir.
Alright, Pike, move in.
Moving to cover.
Sabotage. I also don't know what happens, like if I evac these guys, if they're just gone, and then I have whatever squad leaders are left. Or if I have to get... It looks like maybe all 3 of them. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Orders? Move it, Marines!
Like, I can evac him. Does that mean I only have the 2 squad leaders left? We'll play it safe. I still feel like these guys are going to come down and try to mess with me. I really don't feel like dealing with that. So we'll try to keep everyone
All right.
at least in a little bit of cover. Last second losses are the worst. You think you got it, you're going to the evac zone, and then something happens. These guys are going to be a problem too.
Yeah. Orders, sir.
I was hoping they would just turn around and run, but apparently they don't want to do that. That's all right. Pike has a bloodlust.
Damn, you are really getting after them.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yep.
All right, so this is the evac zone here. I have to... The boarding commandos aren't moving. I don't know what's up with them.
Hoofing it.
All right, so I have to have all 3 in the evac zone at the same time. Looks like. Which is fine. Probably a better way to do it, actually.
Orders.
Yeah, the boarding commandos aren't moving. I'm happy with that. They don't want none. So now I think we can get out of here free and clear. 33 rounds later.
About time. Yep. Orders. I want you feeling it, Marines. Keep pouring it on. On tap.
Ike's my main man. That's my guy right there.
Orders. About time. Yep.
All right.
Orders.
Round 35, and I think
Orders. Sir.
we're about to have the victory.
I don't know what they was selling, but we just bought all of it.
All right. Large trinkets. Nice. All right, that was a hell of a, look at this, effectiveness. 12 rounds. 12 rounds is max effectiveness, but it took me 35. I did play a lot slower this time, though, because of the losses I took the first mission. I didn't want that to happen again. I still lost my pilot. She's probably done for the rest of the operation, but we got a 4-star rating anyways. 18 promotion points, not bad. And now all pirate vehicles will have their movement range reduced for this last mission. So on top of the discipline nerf that I did with the first mission, I think that's a nice little synergy right there. The movement and the morale will be lower. For rewards, we can get match grade ammo, which is accurate, long range. It gives you +1 maximum range, +10 accuracy, and a -2 accuracy drop off per tile. That's actually, that would be perfect for the battle rifle. Vehicle ammo cases, or maybe even the SMG for the tap fire. The semi-auto is really nice at range. Vehicle ammo cases is just more uses, but I don't think I need that. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm even going to have a vehicle for this next one. I don't have a pilot anymore. We'll take the match grade ammo. I'll take that. This shows our losses. Our pilot injured. Yep. Exhausted. -40 AP. Yeah, she's done for. She's done for the operation. Look at Cody, though. Cody racked up 19 damage. Not bad. Kill count 3. Pike, kill count 4. Limb, kill count 5. Pretty evenly spread out. Euphoric. From stabilizing his second squad leader, he now has the euphoric status effect, which is 10% accuracy, 10% discipline, 10% morale, 10% damage reduction. That's nice. What do we got for Pike? Also euphoric. Cody, he doesn't care. He's a sociopath. Oh, he did lose. We lost one squatty. Ginger. Who lost a squatty? It would almost... Yeah, it would have to be Cody. Yeah, he lost a squatty and almost lost another one. Nice. So we got our promotion points, and now we have our final mission to thwart the pirate invasion, which is defeating the pirate force. Surprisingly, this is only 2 skulls. The pirate force at the heart of this invasion is currently reorganizing after a recent attack. Head to their staging ground and deliver a decisive blow. This will leave retreating to space as their only option. Clash and destroy 70% of the enemy forces. That shouldn't be too bad. We'll have to see what happens. We'll gear up and go back over our squad leaders and all that for the final episode in this MENACE Expert Difficulty operation. definitely make sure you check that out. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. My name is James, aka Grid Commander. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.